guys, it is me again, it's HorrorFan34, and welcome back to another video, and welcome to day 30 of my 31 days of horror in October. Cannot believe it is now the second to last day for Halloween, for the month of Halloween. Can't believe it went that fast, but it's kind of sad though at the same time now that this marathon's coming to a close. But having had a lot of fun doing this marathon, and just been having a lot of fun reviewing some of my personal favorite horror films. Now we're gonna get on to another one. Now that we're on day 30, another one of my personal favorites. That's a really weird one that not many people probably know about. Now, like I said before, if you haven't been keeping up with this marathon and you're new to this marathon, basically what I've been doing is for each day for the month of October, I'm reviewing one horror film per day for each day for October, and all these reviews are on some of my personal favorite horror films of all time. I've been doing many different kinds of horror films, whether it be classic ones or slashers or things like that. So I've also been doing some underrated ones and some really weird ones too that I really do enjoy. Now we're gonna get on to one of the more weirder ones that I enjoy. If I can say weirder, right? Because then I can't talk today. But one of the more weird ones that I really do enjoy. I think this was released in 1970 something. I don't remember when this thing came out exactly. I don't think there's any date on it or nothing. This might have been, I don't know if this was 1972. I don't remember what, I think it was 72 or 71. It was somewhere around there. But of course you can tell by the title that review is going to be on I Drink Your Blood. Now, I Drink Your Blood is a film that was directed by what's his name? David Durston. It's kind of like a really more crazier version of Night of the Living Dead, pretty much, because that's what a guy from the Los Angeles Times. No, it's in the description on the back of this DVD. How to talk about it's kind of like Night of the Living Dead, but more crazier. I can see that comparison, but I Drink Your Blood is a film that is just so out there and just very, very a weird concept. I mean, just looking on the back, just very, very weird concept, the whole thing. But the basic idea with this film is that basically you have, in this small town where this grandson is getting revenge on these group of hippies that are basically terrorizing all these people coming into the town, and basically the grandson was to get revenge for what the hippies did to his sister, which is the granddaughter of his grandfather, and his grandfather was also killed by these hippies, so the grandson wants to get revenge on them. So basically what he ends up doing is that he ends up getting these meat pies, and he injects them with rabies from a dog. And he feeds the hippies the meat pies, and then when the hippies eat them, they turn into these really crazy killers, and they start killing people in the town and things like that. Very, very weird plot, but I think that this film, it's just over the top. It's crazy. It was really shocking at the time that it came out because it was in the early 70s. And even Joe Dante enjoyed this film as well. Joe Dante has a little quotation right here on the back of this DVD. But, this film is just a load of fun. It's a really weird plot, really weird concept. It's got some good blood. It's got some really pretty good special effects for the early 70s. And on top of that, this DVD is the unrated version from Grindhouse, which Grindhouse, always does a great job of doing DVDs. They've always done a great job of doing DVDs, and this is loaded with a lot of stuff on it. Alternate ending, like interviews, commentary, deleted scenes, the uncut version of the movie, the trailer, radio spots. I mean, and many more features. So, I Drink Your Blood is really one of those films where it's just so over the top, and like the plot is just really ridiculous. Like, you think about it, it's putting rabies of a dog into meat pies, and you're feeding them to hippies, and then they start killing people in the town. I mean, look at the back right here. I mean, that tells you what kind of film you're going to get into. I mean, there's literally a guy with a severed head right there. So you pretty much already know what kind of film that you're going to be getting into with I Drink Your Blood. But I'm not going to say much more about this film, because I Drink Your Blood is really one of those really weird ones that I really did enjoy. I remember got this as a Christmas gift a few years ago, actually. I think I might have gotten this maybe like 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago I got this for Christmas. I could be wrong, but I remember I got it for Christmas. And I remember it was one of those films that I just saw, and I just like was just a really weird, cool concept. I mean, it's got some good blood. I think the acting is very solid for the most part. It's really cheesy because, you know, it's just over the top, crazy. It's really cheesy. I mean, just that on the back says it right there. But it's a load of fun to watch. I think it's directed very well by David Durston. I love the whole 70s feel. I think it's a really weird plot, but I think it's a really unique one. You got some good blood, you got some really good kills. I mean, the hippies are crazy when they eat the meat pies and things like that. So, I'm not going to say much more about I Drink Your Blood. I'm not going to say much more about it. I'll just leave it at that. So, that is pretty much it for my review for I Drink Your Blood, and thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Alright guys, take care.